Hello, it's printing day here at 62 Handcrafted. I'm Cassie and I got a heat press. Woohoo! I am super excited. I got it, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I've only used it like once. And I am today printing shirts that say "My favorite people call me Nana." Actually, I have a new print. My friend Terry, who is Sundog Roastery here in Arizona, she sent me something that had the pumpkins on it, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta make that. So I'm actually doing one for my mom right now. I am going to use the one I have, but I am printing one for my mom. We call her Gigi Ma, great grandma, and I am going to print that. Let me walk you through how I use this heat press. It is a Vevor, however you say that, I'm not even sure. It does do mugs and tumblers and plates and caps and like all the things. I'm gonna use it mostly for t-shirts and then mugs and tumblers. First thing I do is I get it heated up. It takes about 6 minutes is what I have found. I'm getting it up to 385. I'm gonna press for 40 seconds. Just kind of an FYI. First thing I do is go to Canva. I create my little print that I want to do in Canva, and then I send that to the printer. I am going to send that over now. So I send it to the printer, and then my printer is going to ask me if I want to print it in the size using the paper that I have in the machine, because it is sublimation paper in the machine and sublimation ink. I did take my Epson ET4850 and converted it into, it was brand new, and converted it using sublimation ink. I never ran any other ink through it. I think you can convert them after you've printed, but I don't recommend it. I just got it. It works great. I did a lot of reading and research. Do you have to have a sublimation printer? No, you don't. They're very expensive. You can convert your Epson. They are making them now where you can't. It'll do some kind of funky weird line, so careful what printer you get. That's going to print, but that is not the actual print that I'm going to do today anyway. So this is a swing arm heat press. I have already pressed this so that it is flat and ready to rumble. I do use my little neck guide, and it just lets you know if it's centered. I am going to be using my favorite pumpkins call me Nana print, and we're going to slide that under. I'm going to let that cool down just a little bit because I don't want it to pick up. We are going to use our sublimation ink, and I am going to center this. I take it up just a little bit. I prefer that. And I am just lining this up just a little bit, getting that set up. And then sublimation tape, heat press, I can't speak. I'm going to get my scissors, because I didn't do that before I started. It's printing, it's going. Cut, paste tape, do all the things. Get your little tape. I could have had this ready, I guess. These are not very sharp scissors. They're not really used for this particular thing. And all this does is keep your print from moving when you go to lift, press, any of that, because they can move on you. As you can see, don't leave those on your t-shirt thing when it doesn't open all the way, because they do melt. They are not heat safe like this tape. Oh my goodness, the things you learn, It is all good. All good stuff, right? Okay, So now I'm going to turn this. I've got it heated to the temperature that I want to go. My other print has printed out, and I'm going to press this down, and we go mode. It will go for 40 seconds. So again, I'm just going to walk you through what I did is I turn my heat press on. It takes about 6 minutes for mine to warm up. Everybody's is a little different. I create my artwork in Canva. You do need to remember what I do is I download mine as a PNG, and I do a transparent background, and then I upload it and flip it, and then I print it. It's a bit of a process. And then after I print it, you do have to let it sit for about 20 minutes to fully dry. And then you can put it in your heat press, and bada bing, bada boom, you are ready to print. Let's see how this one turned out. Oh, it looks pretty good. But we're gonna let it cool down just a little bit. They do ask that you give it a second. It is really hot. I also should have put my Teflon paper in there, because the Teflon, if for some reason you have any ink that goes up onto your heat element, it can kind of ruin it. Then you have to clean it. Not ruin it, but you know, it could be messy. But I did not put my Teflon in there. We'll see how it goes. Seems to look okay. We're gonna just carefully lift up the corner. Oh my goodness. Is this just not, this is kind of warm. Is that just not the cutest little thing? Oh my God, I cannot wait to wear this. My pumpkins do call me Nana. What do your pumpkins call you?